Today, I just want us to choose some bones on what I will call spiritual maturity. You know, it's often said that growth is a must, but maturity becomes a choice. You get to a point, David says, when I was a child, I spoke like a child, I behaved like a child, but I got to a certain level in life, I put away childish things, and I began to think as a mature person.
Amen.
And I realized that in the journey of life, believers need to grow. And they need to mature. Most believers are grown babies, for lack of a better word, because you realize something small, a misunderstanding, a correction, they can't even handle it in church. And these are not children. They are people who are full of age. Because one of the things God was laying in my heart is that the church has to come to a place of teaching. I'm not saying that the teaching is not there, but what grounds a believer is not prophecy, is not evangelism. What grounds a believer is teaching, because teaching establishes doctrine.
Yes.
That's the first thing, so that we're not tossed away by every wind of doctrine and every kind of things. Tingiza simu, network ipate pesa, sijui nini, you know, nunua mizumari, ndio upate anointing, hii oil imetoka Israel, and all those things. And then teaching also produces maturity. The Bible says, when we give ourselves to the ministry of the word and prayer, like what you're just saying, then we begin to experience the things like fruitfulness.
Yes.
Because fruitfulness actually flows from the glory of God. It is God's ultimate desire for man to come to a place of maturity. And that's why you realize in the beginning, just from the onset, God did not give man a suggestion about fruitfulness, for instance. It was a command. The first thing after God has created man, the first thing the man had was a command from God: be fruitful. It was not a suggestion.
Yes.
So we have to be fruitful at all costs.